Well, hey everyone. So I'm at Cricket Training and this idea came in because I was hearing about people ghosting people. So what am I talking about? Well, it's like, you get an inquiry through your website, or you have a really great sales conversation or call with someone and you feel like you've had a really great connection with them, but then they ghost you, which means that they don't return your calls, they don't get back to you, they say they're going to go find the money and then they don't. So I want to know, is this a topic that you want to hear about? Do you find that people are ghosting you in your business? Because I hear this a little bit, and so I'm literally at Cricket Training. Hi ladies, I'm literally at Cricket Training right now, and I've written down what I wanted to share with you on a random piece of paper that I found in the car, because this is really important. And what I find is that when you get inspiration, you get an idea, you've just got to go and you've got to do it. So let's talk about ghosting. So you've had a really great conversation with someone, a sales call, inquiry, you've messaged, you've chatted, whatever it is, and you feel like, oh my God, they're my dream client, I could help them. And then all of a sudden there's radio silence, they're gone, they're just not getting back to you, even though they say, this is exactly what I want, and they've just got to go get the money. Whatever their excuse is at the time, they ghost you. So what I want you to think about is now before you go ahead and start to think, how many follow-up calls is too much? How many voice messages do I need to leave? How many is too much? Is 10 emails too much? Yes, it's too much, all right? So I want you to stop. And before we move forward, I want you to have a think about, there's 3 core shifts that you need to get your clients or your potential clients to make before they're willing to change and invest in working with you or buying your product or your program. Okay, so these 3 core shifts are super important. Hello ladies. Now I can't see the messages as they come up, so yes, is there sound? Can you not hear me? You can't hear me. Can you not hear me? Jesus, really? Can anyone else hear me? Can you just give me a thumbs up if you can, or an angry face if you can't, maybe, or a sad face? I don't know what's going on. Oh, you can hear me. Maybe it's you, Julie. Maybe you've got to turn up your volume. Okay, so 3 core shifts that you have to help them to understand and make before they're ready to work with you. So the first one is they have to have a really strong belief in themselves that they're worth the investment, right? So it's it's been since the dawn of time where women have put themselves last, right? There is always someone else better, or the kids or the husband, or there's always something else that they feel that they need to invest their money on. It's like centuries, it's born into us. We always feel like as a woman that the investment is better off put somewhere else and not on ourselves. So, for you to then ask them to invest in them, whether it's their health, their mindset, their business, a product that's going to change their life, for you to actually ask them to choose them first, that's a huge mindset shift that they need to have in order for them to get the results, to get a change. So that's the first thing. The second thing is they have to have a really strong belief that they can change and that they can actually get the results. So what this is about, this is people have been stuck doing the same things for so long, right? And whether they want the results, they want to change, but they're just not really sure if they can. And what's going on in their head, what their little itty bitty shitty committee is saying to them is well, who am I to do this? Yeah, who am I? Am I a fear of being judged? What will people think of me? But at the core of it, it's do I really believe that I can? Do I really believe that I've got the goods to make this happen, to get the return on investment? And it comes down to them backing themselves. They've got to back themselves the whole way. They've got to be all in. I talk about, it's some people dip their toe in the water at the pool and that's enough for them. Some people go up to the waist, but that's enough for them. And then other people just jump right in, hair wet, mascara running down their face. This is what we're talking about with backing ourselves. You want people who are ready to back themselves, okay? So that's the second shift they need to make. The third shift that they need to make is a belief that you are the right person to guide them to the results. Now, when you think about it, so for me, when I talk to people, my results speak for themselves, my clients' results speak for themselves, but this isn't what they're looking for on this one. It's not about your results or your client results. They want to know that you give an F about them. That you're not just going to take their money, put them into some dodgy program where it's just all online courses, that you're actually going to take a stand for them and be with them. You can't hear me too. I'm not sure what's going on. If no one can hear me, just let me know. I'm gonna have to redo this later if it's not coming up. Can anyone else give me? I'm getting hearts before to show that someone could hear me. Yes, Michelle could hear me. Yes, you can, Julie. I'm not sure what's happening. Can you still hear me? Can someone just give a thumbs up, heart, or a no? Yep, you can hear me. Okay, great. Not sure, Belinda, what's happening there. So people want to know that you care about them, that you're actually going to be there for them. If you're asking your dream clients to make a huge transformation, right, and an investment in themselves, and that they can do this and they can get the results, then you need to make sure they understand that you're going to be there with them side by side. Like for me, when I work with people, it's co-creation. Like we do it together in the trenches. They're not looking for, just to be another number. They want to know that you care about them and you're going to be there for them. So if you can get all of those three things, so what did I say? So a strong belief in themselves that they're worth the investment, and they've got to go, put them first. Second thing is a belief that they can change and that they can get the results. They've got to back themselves. And the third thing is, a belief that you're the right person. You actually care about them and you're going to be there for them. If you can get all those three things working and they get them to understand it, they won't ghost you. They will be trying to figure out a way to make it happen to work with you. They will sell shit. I was told today about this lady who worked with Bob Proctor, and Bob Proctor, his mastermind, I think it's about $50,000. This lady didn't have the money to invest to work in it. She sold her car. 3 years later, her business is now $1 million business. What are you prepared to do to make things move? And this is where your clients, when they're at this point, they're like, yes, I'm going to do this. They've got to be ready to get uncomfortable before they can get comfortable again. Does that make sense? So imagine if that lady, she didn't sell her car, she didn't back herself, she didn't go all in. Where would she be now? I bet you she would not have $1 million business. No bloody way. I have done it in myself, in my life, in my business. I have backed myself. I have invested. I have learned. I have got the skills. And because of that, now I get the results. But you can't help people if they're not ready to help themselves. And it's your job as a leader to learn these skills, to master them so that you can help them. Because if you don't master these skills, your dream clients are going to stay stuck. If you don't know how to move them from where they are now to where they want to be, it's like throwing them under a bus. You need to be able to help them. So I'm inviting you. Yes, please go pick up my daughter. Thank you. Someone's going to go pick up Stella. So I'm inviting you to really, if you're ready to rise and become the leader that you were destined to become, then I really wholeheartedly invite you, apply to jump on a call with me and let's have a chat. Let's look at what are the three key things that need to shift to raise your leadership ability so that your dream clients come to you and they want to work with you. Thank you. Because without mastering those leadership skills, like I said, your clients are gonna stay stuck, and we don't want them to stay stuck. We don't want you to stay stuck either. All right, sending you so much love. It is stinking hot and I'm in the car with no aircon. I'm sending you so much love. You can book in with me at wealthywomanconsult.com and we can chat more. But let me know, comment below, what's going on for you in your business? Do you find that people are ghosting you? Let me know. Let's help you to shift through that and help the unblocking. There's something going on there if people are ghosting you. All right, sending you heaps of love. Talk to you soon. Bye, ladies.